Solve the system by the elimination method. We have the equations 6x minus 5y is equal to 0 and negative 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. If we use the elimination method, we'd like to be able to add these equations together and eliminate either the x or y variable. As it sits right now, that won't happen, so we're going to have to fix one of these equations. I'm going to go ahead and start this by labeling these equations as equations number 1 and 2. And let's go ahead and choose the x variable to eliminate. We've got a coefficient of 6x in the first equation. We can turn this negative 2 into a negative 6x pretty easily if we multiply that equation number 2 through by the number 3. So let's do that. 3 times the negative 2x is a negative 6x. 3 times the 3y is a plus 9y, and that's equal to 3 times 0, or 0. I'm going to go ahead and label that as equation number 3 since we've changed number 2 up a little bit. Let's just rewrite equation 1 now, which is 6x minus 5y is equal to 0. And now let's add the two equations. Our x variable is indeed eliminated. Adding the y coefficients, we get the number 4 times y, and that's equal to 0. Dividing both sides by 4, we get y is equal to 0. So we've solved for the y variable. Now let's find x. I'm going to go back to equation number 1, which is 6x minus 5y is equal to 0, and substitute y is equal to 0 in this equation to solve for x. So 6x minus 5 times 0 is equal to 0. 5 times 0 is 0, leaving 6x is equal to 0. And dividing both sides by 6 gives x is equal to 0. So we've solved the system. We have x equals 0 and y equals 0. Let's summarize by writing the solution set is the point where x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0.